Hello, my name is Yesenia Rodriguez, and I will be talking about market equilibrium, supply and demand, intermediate microeconomics. What is a market? Our book defines a market as characterized by a specific good or a service being sold in a particular location at a defined time, or where there is a demand and supply. Examples of these are retail stores, doctor's offices, dentist offices, etc. There is a designated time to do business with these markets, whether it's to purchase a shirt or go for a physical. Wikipedia defines a market as a composition of systems, institutions, procedures, social relations, or infrastructures whereby parties engage in exchange. While parties may exchange goods and services by barter, most markets rely on sellers offering their goods or services to buyers in exchange for money. Investopedia provides an example of present-day barter with two nations. Thailand is a world largest exporter of rice, and Iran that has an abundance of oil. Both nations need what each other have in abundance, and therefore they have agreed to trade these goods under the barter system. There are 6 necessary assumptions for markets. A market is for a single use or service. All goods or services bought and sold in a market are identical. The good or service sells for a single price. All consumers know everything about the product, including how much they value it. There are many buyers and sellers, and they all are known to each other and can interact. All the costs and benefits of a transaction accrue only to the buyers and sellers who engage in it. Market equilibrium is a market state where the supply in a market becomes equal to the demand in the market. Therefore, the equilibrium price is the price where the demand and supply for a good or a service are equal. In this graph, you can see the equilibrium price and the market equilibrium. They both intersect in the red dot. Our book provided an example of headsets. At the price of 20 or less, there is no supply. And at the same time, the consumer is not willing to pay any higher than $90. Therefore, the equilibrium price must be in between these two amounts. The quantity demanded cannot exceed the 1800. To find the middle ground of both the quantity and supply, let's use the following equations. By using 1000 as the middle ground, we can now find the equilibrium price. Here the book used 50 as the middle ground for price. So this is maximum quantity, the minimum price, the middle ground price, and the middle ground quantity. By doing simple algebra, we can find the price at $40. We apply this $40 to the formula for the quantity demanded, equaling 1000, and the quantity supplied, equaling 1000. Excess supplies occurs when a firm supplies more of a good than the consumer demands. These goods have not found a buyer, and firms will have to lower their price of their goods to find buyers and hope to attract new customers. In this graph, firms have an excess of 700 headsets, and firms now must lower their price to sell these, and the process of lowering the price will continue until it hits the equilibrium price of $40 from the previous slide. Here we have the excess demand, and it occurs when consumers demand more of a good than a firm can supply. Customers will pay a higher price for a good, causing firms to have to provide these supplies. And this will happen until the price reaches $40 from the equilibrium price. Welfare in economics, it refers to the economic well-being of the society as a whole, including the suppliers and the producers. A consumer surplus is the difference between the willingness to pay price and the price paid. Here, the difference is between the $90, the highest price, and the equilibrium price of $40. The producer surplus, that is the difference between the price received and the willingness to accept the price. Here, the producer surplus is the $20, is the minimum price, and the equilibrium price of 40. And the total surplus is the sum of these surpluses, the difference between the least priced amount of $20 and the equilibrium price. Thank you.